Hello, good evening. Welcome to Divine Journey. Yet again, no idea what I'm doing, but we'll figure that out as we go. So let's take a look at the book while we wait for the other guys to show up. 19 quests completed, that's amazing. Alright, so we have auto crafting completed here. We have all of the energy cells completed. I think I actually did all of these. At the very least, I did these ones because they were required for the jetpacks. So apparently I didn't notice that I did that. Alright. Basic filter upgrade would be nice. Because those are mildly obnoxious to make. You know, some of these rewards are just not good. Ah, well. Alright, so we've got a planter. And we've got the harvester. So someone set up a new farm somewhere. Or at least built it. How have we not farmed enough melons yet? Interesting. And we also have not farmed enough cactus yet. Or we just haven't simply turned it in, which is entirely possible. So let's see if we even have that to turn it in. Ooh, the performance is great. What the hell happened? We do have enough cactus to turn that in, so let's dump some of this stuff. Yeah, that can go in too. Oops. I don't like sorting by quantity, because that changes up where you're clicking every time. Oh, need more. Because I can't math. Sort by item name. There we go. Need to craft specific items? Jacob, what? How do we craft the cactus? Wait, is that going to be nature essence? I mean, it looks like it, because I mean, we gathered all of these by hand, and that's the way that you normally would gather cactus. So since it's a crafting task, we can't actually do that. A little bit janky. I think that's technically a bug. Because otherwise it would be a gather or a detection task like all the other ones. So what do we have for melon? 384. We do technically have enough. So let's do that. Good. I don't need either of those. So, imagine if time went faster. Imaginary time block, you say. There. I think we have all of this on autocraft except for maybe the ZBQ. But these are all quantum flux blocks, so let's take a look at what we have ready. Yeah, it looks like all except for the ZBQ.
Hello?
Hello!
No word from Blade?
He is currently watching Civil stream. He's addicted to RimWorld right now.
He is the biggest slacker. Mr. I'm gonna take Thanksgiving off and not tell anybody.
Oh well. So we need to autocraft the ZBQs, which means we need vibrant alloy blocks and wildwood blocks, which is wildwood fragments. Okay. That we have, technically. Vibrant alloy blocks, we just need to actually craft them. Probably should teach it how to make these because we're not storing them in drawers for some reason. But that's fine. So those two can go into the... Oh, we do have the recipe for that, okay. That actually reminds me, we don't have the recipe for wildwood. Oh, we also don't have wildwood fragments. Alright, good to know. So, at the very least, let's put this in here. Put this back in here. Craft up 2 of those to have them for the recipe. Alright, so we need at least 7 more wildwood blocks to be able to actually make this recipe. So, wildwood fragments. Where would one get wildwood fragments? I would assume in the wildwood, but I don't know which one of these that is. Do you remember which portal the wildwood is?
The blue one? I don't remember.
Is that the blue bordered with purple portal, or the orange border with blue portal?
Yes.
Okay. Putting mouse over does say wildwood portal though, so I'm going in there. Why is there no ground in here? Interesting. There's literally no ground in the wildwood. Oh, that must have been where he fell and had to pick up his corpse. So we do have some ground in the wildwood. It's just taking forever to load in. Okay. Good to know.
How many levels of experience do you have by chance?
0.
Well, you're doing me no good.
Nope.
I need 29 levels plus another 5 or so.
What the hell is shooting at me? Whatever that is, I can see its feet. Oh god, that's a leaf. Okay. Whatever you are scary. Hang on, let me put on my pants, or in this case, my chest. There we go. Now I have at least a little bit of armor. Definitely need better weapon options here. Whew. I'm getting some pretty interesting lag out here.
Yeah, I've been seeing it too.
Okay, that's enough of that. I'm getting hurt. Let's see what we actually collected. Oh, that's interesting. Magic meat eats instantly. Alright, so we got a bunch of Wildwood Souls, which directly translate to Wildwood Fragments. So not much, but some. If I'm going to make the thingy, though, the imaginary time block requires a lot. So that requires 4 per energized crystal, so 16 and then 17 for this one, each of which requires 9. So that's quite a bit of hunting to do. I don't like this part.
Which part?
I almost fell off the portal, but that's okay. No, the part where we need mass quantities of some components that are just kind of a bitch to farm. Like almost everything that we need in the Divine RPG areas. So in this case, we need the Wildwood Fragments, of which you get 1 per enemy, and I need whatever 17 times 9 is.
17 times 9?
Yes.
So what is that, 100 and...
100 and lots.
100 and something?
153. Yeah. And then couple that with the fact that these things hit like a brick. Makes it for difficult farming.
Which one are you in?
I'm in the orange portal with the blue... Or the orange frame with the blue portal.
Oh yeah, this one sucks. I hate this world.
Uh-huh. I immediately saw
What do
where
we
you
need?
had died and fell.
No, that was Blade.
Oh, someone did.
There are a couple monks down
So I
here.
need the Wildwood Fragments. And those come from the Wildwood Souls, I think they are, which is basically just 1 per critter, unless there's another way to get them.
You can mine for them. Actually, no, not the souls.
Well, we need the Wildwood
other
Fragments,
things you
ultimately.
The
Wildwood
fragments you can mine for.
Yeah, the Wildwood Fragments can be converted from the Souls. But, yeah, the mining option doesn't look too great either.
Yeah, I vein mined a whole bunch and didn't get very many of them. I did get a whole bunch of these and put them in the network. I did come in here and farm these.
There was 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I need.
Thought
That's
I
why I
farmed
needed
a whole
more.
bunch of them.
Well, you probably did, unless I didn't look for the souls, which is possible. Because I don't think I noticed the souls was a thing until I got in there.
There's 55 souls in here.
Okay, so that still means we need like 100 something.
Well, 59 including the ones I just got.
I can't open doors. Lag is too bad.
Boo.
Okay, so Wildwood Souls. So make one of those. And then we can make the recipe at least for this thing. And then I guess we could technically make the recipe for that thing as well. Assuming we even have another star in the network. We literally have 0 of the components in the network. We don't have nether stars, we don't have qubits made, we don't have ZPQs made. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So far we're kind of failing at some of this automation. Like, we haven't automated the wither. We haven't automated any form of mining. We've just barely started automating the actual production of all the materials from the seeds that we've got. What's wrong with us?
I don't know. We do have quarries now, though. 2 different styles.
Yes, but we have to set them up.
I know. I just finished like all the upgrades for the Ender quarry.
Nice.
That's why I needed the experience.
Ah, okay.
Because it enchanted one of the items wrong. It used an efficiency 5 pick when I needed an efficiency 1.
Ew. Oh, magnet, right. Magnet. You can go back in there. So time block is a bust at the moment. Can we make the Quicksilver seeds? No, is the answer to that. We don't have anything near Arcane Infusion yet. What do we have for the ability to make the wand yet? Gaia still, okay. How close are we to Gaia?
I'm prepping the invasion, so if Blade ever decides he's going to show up. Because we have to do the invasion before we can even think about Gaia.
Right.
That is why I pinged him.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I haven't seen him chat in Civil's chat for a little while either.
Maybe he passed out at the keyboard. Too bad he wasn't streaming if that was the case, though.
That'd be hilarious.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out in front of the keyboard. I've been up since 5:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why?
Because I had to bring my wife to work because we're down a car because she got hit and the insurance company is being a bunch of douchebags.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. And I have to be up 5:30 again tomorrow.
Hooray.
And the kiddo was up 3 times last night. In the middle of the night for absolutely zero reason.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I had like a grand total of like 4 to 5 hours of sleep last night.
Yeah, don't do that. I'm going to bug him in Civil's chat. He just said something again. He is alive. So, would it be silly to set an alloy smelter for each recipe?
No, for like each alloy,
Yeah.
not at all.
Okay, I might do that. I'm kind of sick of waiting on some of these things. Song died. Okay, so we are nowhere near any of this scrap. Awesome. Give me a casting basin. And then we need the machine chassis. Give me one of those. Probably going to take a little bit to craft. Or we have all the parts already. Never mind. Alright, so auto crafting alloy smelter. Silliest thing ever that I've ever had to do is auto craft the machines for auto crafting like this. But it's necessary. So how many do we need? So these are all single furnace smelts. So these could actually go in a sped up redstone furnace. So those actually shouldn't necessarily be here. So that's 3. Some of these can share, like these two don't take too much time to cook, but you know, we do tend to need a lot of them, so maybe. So this is 8, because this is the 9th one that could also be furnaced. That's another 8. Okay. So 16? 14, because I'll keep one of them for some of those recipes, I think. No, 16. Let's make 13 more, because okay, why not? Luckily, the crafting recipe isn't too terrible. One. All right. Let's also auto craft a bunch of interfaces because we'll need those. We were waiting on you to start the demon invasion. So if you're not concerned about that, then we can go ahead and do that ourselves. Cat. Just face. Okay. So I finally wrangled Blade. He'd been eating dinner since that came a little bit late, apparently. And he says that he's not too up to playing tonight, but he will stop by for the demon invasion at least.
Okay.
Okay, so we need more of the mana. Okay, so we do have the means to make all of these, because I know we've done them before. That means we need a lot of Terra Steel. Because it's 3 per piece. And 4 pieces, so 12. So 36 Terra Steel. Plus some for Gaia and whatnot. is there a way to automate Gaia? Like, at all?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And I find that very odd because there are so many pieces that are reliant upon Gaia. And it's a long fight. There's no way to speed it up. Like, the Gaia fight is very limited because of the cap on damage, so there's no way to speed that crap up. We do not have any Terra Steel. Okay. We have, I think, mana stored up. So let's do iron, diamond. Okay, let's do half that for now. Because we don't have very many pearls, sadly. And then what do we have in here? Not all that much. So nothing, actually. Okay. Good to know. Alright, so let's do this. And this. That. And that. Okay. So now we've got the basis for a handful of Terra Steel. I don't really want to automate this, because that would require automating in a timer as well as a check for all of the available mana, since we're pulling from numerous pools. So I don't like that all that much. But, oh well, we'll make some. Luckily, since we're pulling from so many pools, that auto-crafting is fast as all hell. Mana is slow. So where are you planning to do the Demon Invasion?
I'll give you the chords. I got it pretty much all set up. We just have to activate it and then kill a demon, and then it should start. Should being the keyword, because using these alchemical relays and with the bell jars is sometimes kind of screwy.
I know. What's the chords?
339 by 1604.
No negatives in that?
Nope.
Okay, just making sure, because we failed at that before.
I know, you should be going southeast from the base.
Southeast. Yeah. It's funny because I was staring literally directly at it, like the waypoint was on my cursor, and I didn't see it because I was looking elsewhere.
Oh.
Alright, so how are we on mana? We could do a couple more. That might be the last one. Probably could do a couple more, but... No, actually, that pretty much taps us. Okay. So I will put these back in here. Feeding on fish, what? Kill a shark. Okay. Congrats on killing a shark, I guess?
Yeah. I got some shark fin.
Now we can make soup.
I was kind of wondering if we actually do that, but it does not look like it. We can make that shark anchor thing. Or we can make the shark sword, which they all kind of suck.
Yeah. I like my icing sword.
I like my quadratic hammer.
What's the damage on that one?
It's 25.
Nice.
And it's got sharpness 5 on it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I've still got the icing sword, which is 22 damage and slows them for 2.5 seconds. Which is really nice when you get a bunch of mobs coming at you.
To this crab, it did almost 50 points of damage in one shot.
Wow. Oh, that's right. There are crabs in this. I keep seeing them on Civil's stream, but I've never seen them in our game yet.
Oh, they're over here. They run along the coast.
That makes sense, since we haven't actually seen coastline up until now.
Oh, here's one. Oh, it did just despawned. There's a dungeon right here, or like that little mini Thaumcraft dungeon.
Oh, neat.
I didn't even realize that.
Probably should clear that out before we demonize it.
It may not be a terrible idea.
That is a lot of bloody sheep.
Be careful, I've had these things booby trapped with dynamite or TNT underneath them. Just make sure that's not a trap chest.
It is not.
Ender Lily.
Kitty.
Something we were looking for a long time.
Yeah, because we're still failing on pearls. Cat making noise.
Hooray! All right, everybody.
Let's kill that bat. He's here.
He's not in chat though, is he?
No, he's just watching my stream.
Oh, I thought I seen him actually in game. All right, let's see if this thing works.
He is in game.
Wait,
he's just not on our.
Oh,
not on our voice chat.
All right, let's see if this thing works. Are we ready?
Sure.
Nothing appears to have happened.
Awesome.
Ah.
And he's out.
Maybe he just passed out on the keyboard.
I mean, it looks like they're all configured. I see the colors of your alchemy rings.
Yeah. Oh, his computer crashed.
Oh, that's a problem. That's not the first time that's happened recently. I just saw something go poof.
There's one thing that I really dislike about this.
About what?
About this thing, like getting this set up is the biggest pain in the butt sometimes.
Yeah, it is. I've only wait. I've never done it. You did the last one as well. Like whatever the last pack is that we played that required this.
Yeah, let me try and do it again.
Now, don't you also need to cycle the alchemy relays at some point in the ritual to do the rest of the essences?
Yeah, something like that. I got some things into the Master Ritual Stone.
Okay. Yeah, I did see a little bit transferring in from the green, I think it was.
The Terre is in there right now.
Yeah. Okie dokie. He's still trying to figure out how to start the damn thing, so. I look over to Civil's chat and I see Astral meowing like a cat, and then my cat's going crazy. Quit it, you little bugger. Kitty bugger. He really wants to play, by the way. So I have my cat fishing pole. Not cat fishing pole. That's an entirely different not safe for work thread. Kitty. There we go. See? Cat fishing pole. Barely visible, but just a cat toy with a string and a mouse on the end of it. I just throw it and he runs after it and I reel him back in again. Keeps him amused for a little while. Catfishing is also a term for someone pretending to be a hot chick online, interested in a guy, usually in order to get him to send stuff. And then usually anything sexual related, pole related is giggity. So the catfishing pole. Mew. Really? It's a I wouldn't say it's a common online tactic, but it happens a lot. Like, the most common that you typically see is a guy in an MMO playing a female character, and everyone throws stuff at him because girls don't exist online. I don't know why it happens, but yeah, if you're a female character, a lot of times guys will just throw stuff at you. It's the weirdest thing. This isn't working.
I know.
It's bad.
Every time I do this, it has some issue.
Yay. I hate hunting bats. Yeah. I don't know. Cat? Come here, dork. Dork kitty. Okay, so when it says you need 336 blank stones, it really means that you just need 128 ritual stones because it colors them automatically for you. I don't know why they ever specified that you need different colored stones, because it just automatically places them for you. Do you still have your 15 million LP?
I do.
Okay, so that hasn't been wasted yet, which is good.
It still gives me nothing appears to have happened.
So 2 reagents must be linked to each of the alchemy relays.
Which I did.
That linking process is a pain in the ass, though.
It is. Like, I got one to work, and that's it.
So shift right click to clear the router. Shift right click on the reagent. Right click on the reagent. Right click on the alchemy relay. Shift right click on the air to clear the router. Right click on the alchemy relay. Right click on the master stone ritual. It's like the most convoluted process I've ever seen. And you've got your awakened activation crystal. Oop.
I do.
Okay.
Another one.
And then you've got your blood altar on top of the master stone.
Not yet. It doesn't. It says it doesn't have to be there until after you do the activation.
I suppose. I mean, in the thing I'm reading, it says place the blood altar on top of the Master Stone. And then some form of trap on top to keep the monster in. Once the Master Ritual Stone is activated and all of the reagents are drained, then you can spawn the demon to sacrifice it. So I guess it doesn't matter if you place the blood altar on top first, although it might.
I just cleared all the linkings, and I'm resetting up all the linkings to make sure it works correctly.
Alright. Nothing remarkable that we actually need down here. Although...
Okay, they all should be linked now.
Okay. Where did my...
So I'll throw the blood magic altar on there just for giggles. Stuff. I'm going to right-click it. Nothing appears to have happened.
Interesting.
So troll. I hate this ritual.
Do your levers need to be on?
Well, I thought I seen something about levers, but now I'm not seeing anything about levers. We could try flipping them. Nothing appears to have happened.
Nothing. Okay.
I wonder, you know what? I wonder if it is. Like, all these filled up with one type of reagent. Like, there's just Magicalis in this one. There's just, like, Terry in that one. And there's Aether in that one. And there's Magicalis in that one. I wonder if that's what's breaking this.
Could it
like,
be
it needs to be one of each of them.
Well, could it be that your bell jars are no longer full where they need to be? Or does the bell jar around the altar actually matter? Or is it just the feeding into the ritual?
It's just feeding into the ritual.
Okay. Huh. Then I got no idea. Crabs. Crabs. Hey, whales. Let's do a magnet so we can catch all of their shiny bits. Whales. Oh, jeez. Whales are scary. Whales are very scary. And you're a shark. I did it too. I found Nessie. Okay. What else do we have around here? This is the most weak volcano I've ever seen. But also natural and appropriate. Okay. What else do we have out here? This is a whale. And
I think I figured it out.
Oh, really?
But we're going to be short some of the things.
Then do we need to make more?
Probably.
Lame.
We're going to need more Aether, and we're going to need probably some other things. Let me see if I can activate it. Nothing appears to have happened.
Awesome. God, all these materials are so worthless.
Although it looks like my links are no longer there. Maybe I have to relink these? Oh, so annoying.
I'm gonna leave you to that. Giant pool of poop. Aminals. Chickens. Oh, another village. What do you know? Ah. Steal all of their villagey stuff. Yeah, so fast. I guess we can steal this.
Sleepy time?
I'm not somewhere where I can sleep, but
You have a sleeping bag?
no, I never made one.
Never given one as a quest reward.
Shut up, I do have it on me. Totally forgot I kept that in my bag this whole time and never once used it.
Yeah, that's where I keep mine too.
Okay. Is there anything else useful in this village? Rowan berries. Not very useful. Okay, I just picked up something. What you shooting that guy? Oh, pumpkin spider. God, I hate those things. Okay. So what we need is... I don't know why I got random wool there, but whatevs. Alright, so what we need is like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. Like, shy of refilling all the jars, I have no idea.
Probably need to refill the jars. Because it probably went wrong and it's probably thinking it doesn't have enough.
And it doesn't. I do know we need this. We should only really need 4 of them. But I don't remember which 4 exactly we need.
I only remember you said air.
Yeah, we need aqua.
What the hell is going on over there?
Like it's called.
What was that? Alright. Stealing all the books.
I figured out how to figure out which one we need. Or which
Right.
ones we need.
What's up, village guys?
And we might only actually need 3 of them. Actually, no, I think we need this one too.
Okay. You're another pumpkin spider, so screw you. There was another one. Sneak spider.
Alright, I'm flying back to refill these.
Okay.
Which, boo.
Alright, so we need a bunch of stuff, and...
Screw flying back when we got the teleportation thingy.
Oh, yeah. Totally forgot we had that.
We might end up needing gas tiers for this. Because, of course, the one that failed was one that needs gas tiers.
Of course. Do I need to go do that?
We actually have some in the system.
Welcome. I must have missed a step. Oh, haha, right, the teleport device. Yes. Yes, absolutely. It's funny because I haven't had a chance to use it since you made it. Because I have been at the base since you made it. So... I wonder if we need these. I don't know, let's find out. Skystone, do we need you for anything? Not really? I mean, it's a pretty decoration. I like it. Nope, not really. Okay. Good to know. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Totally did not mean to do that. Okay, let's eat the rest of this ball. Yeah. Eaten. So I personally like the look of this stuff. Yes, you do. You do need to rewatch that. I did have quite helpful people. So, just like you had said, there are people that definitely like watching newbies and helping out, so that was definitely useful. I'm struggling with the concept of manual orbits, and I am struggling with the concept of thrust versus weight, because I'm like, I've got just enough to almost reach orbit. I can just add a little bit more fuel and then I'm good to go. But then the act of adding more fuel means that my ship is heavier and suddenly I can't actually do anything I need to do. So that's a balance act I haven't figured out yet. I did enjoy it, actually. I'm kind of itching to play it right now, but I'm trying to be good and playing the game I'm supposed to be playing right now. Okay, let's use this actual teleporter thingy. Whoosh! Oh, that's right. I'm going to be stuck in a teleport loop for a while here. Are we done teleport looping? Hooray! Okay. Or not. So, we have Skystone. Do we have it in a drawer? Blade, do you remember if there's a drawer for Skystone? Does not appear to be. Doesn't look like it. Okay. What? You don't actually have a crafting terminal over here. Alright, let's go make a drawer for this stuff. Probably going to need to upgrade that immediately. No, no closing stuff off. You know how much this stuff changes. The moment you close it off, we'll need to add something new. No closing it off. No closing anything off. Of course, of course. I mean, I really should just know to look for that immediately whenever you're involved. What is this even for? Why? Why? All of these crappy weapons. There are so many bajillions of crappy weapons that can be made from crappy materials that aren't needed. Why? Okay. Alright, let's finish some of this stuff. Figure it out later. Figure it out later. Ooh, that was a nice... Oh, runic stealing it. What? No, I can't do that. Runic stealing it. What the hell is that? More crappy weapons. Why? Why is this a thing? Duh. Okay. So at least there's a purpose for it. That is the most needless crafting recipe ever. Blade, do you see this shit? Runic steel ingots. The only use that they have is these bullshit weapons and to make a block that is needed for this thing. That's it. That's its only purpose in existence, is to make the blocks required to make this thing. Why? Why? So much needless complication. I don't say that. Alright, so lock the chest, or lock the drawer. And then we need some tape. We don't have any tape. So you can go right there. There. Now we have Sky Sun chest. Oh, no, I'm never worried about it. I assumed that one of you either used up or was still holding the tape. It's not a problem to make more of that. It's different when you have, like, the only wrench in the place. Then I have to make my own anyway, but still. Do we have teleportation wand thingies? Oh, right. Staff of Travel is what it's called. They are only dungeon loot. That is sad. Although I guess we could use the Ender and empower it with travel. Hello, Yulette. How you doing? I really need to take off that armor because that's way too fast for right now. Alright, so do we have anything currently farming food? Like, I know I've asked about this repeatedly, and I'm pretty sure the answer is still no. Do you have potatoes and stuff going in here? Like, in here, potatoes? I'm suspecting yes? Yes, okay. So I want to... have potatoes auto-cooking. Also, look what I just did. I made 13 alloy smelters. Oh, good lord. Okay. We actually need alloy smelters to make the alchemical furnace. And an 8x survivalist generator. Weird. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to expand this out and have all of the alloys on their own alloy smelter. Because we keep getting stopped up behind, like, needing to craft up 700 electrical steel. Suddenly we can't make any aluminum. That kind of stuff. So I'm just going to have each one on their own. Just be done with it. You're probably planning on those for different purposes, though. Like, or refining or something. Like, this is just purely for the purpose of alloys. Yeah. Actually, honestly, your best bet is pulverizers. Pulverizers and redstone furnace instead of sag mills and alloy smelters. Because the resonant versions, fully upgraded, are infinitely faster than the Endryo machines. And due to the quantity of things that we're going to want, speed is key, to quote certain YouTubers. So I would personally recommend doing this. And I did do it up here and sped these up, and they work really well. If we... Oh, wow. A bunch of ores. Bunch of ores. Alright, let's do yellow.
Alright, I'm trying the activation.
Okay.
It failed.
God damn it. Alright, so if we look at the yellow right, look at how fast that goes compared
Like
to
right now,
like a sag mill.
The only thing I can think of is that, let's see, there's 14, there's 2,000 in there. Yeah, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. But this speed, I think, is much more important. And you might end up needing to do 2 furnaces per pulverizer because of that speed. And that might be where the alloy smelter comes in, since it can smelt up 3 at a time. But I remember the smelting is much slower. So let's do this. And I just want to see for comparison how quick the alloy smelter can take care of these.
I don't get it. They're all technically full.
That looks like that might be on par. 3 at a time. For base smelting, 3 at a time is pretty good.
Are you able to sleep?
Yeah, hold on. I'm wondering if the speed is good for that. I realize you're now hearing my conversation with Blade because I'm holding the button and not actually releasing the button so you can hear it. Okay,
Okay, I got 3 things into the Master Ritual Stone.
Completely or just partially?
Partially.
God damn it.
I got, yeah, 3 of them. So I wonder if something's just not linked correctly then.
Very possible.
But it looks like it is. Like, looking at the colors that pulse through here.
I don't remember which ones these are. I really should label those. I'll label them next, I think. Do we have any signs? We have a couple signs. Let's make more signs. Really? Really? Alright. Duty. Cause I guess they're easier to make, but I guess I could make these. think I only technically need 4 signs. Okay. Labels? Labels what now? Oh, I guess those are... No, I don't... I forgot what those do for a moment there. Those labels are just for putting an item in. I want to label these levers for what they spawn. I mean, I guess I could label them with the item that we're expecting to get out of them. That could be an interesting thing. But text labels work too. So I need blocks. We don't get heads of most of the creatures, like Blaze heads and some of the Divine RPG ones are in there as well. So yeah, I haven't seen heads for most of those. Guess it doesn't matter at the moment. Because my original idea for labeling them by color didn't work. When the moment one of them spawned, they lit all of my wool on fire, which is frustrating. Alright. Let's just get rid of this wool, because it's just out of place at this point. And sign, 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 sign. Yeah, I didn't think of that at the time. And the colors were mostly just for the purposes of identifying the color channel. But I can do that by label. Text label's fine. Because I think you can do color labels here by putting an item in there. So these signs are snazzy, by the way. So let's start off with remembering which color is which. So we've got green, purple, black, and blue. Need an empty hand for these. Just simplify it for right now. So I can actually remember which colors they are. Ah, what the hell. Now, to remember which ones they actually spawn. that I don't remember. Alright, so black, we've got Rototix, okay. And then the expectation is diamond. And the only thing I don't like about these is that you can't easily center versus the vanilla where you are centered by default. And you also can't next line. So I would actually have to delete this line and manually move it to a different location. Alright, so we've got purple channel is Scorcher. Awesome. And the expectation from these is purple blaze. Okay. Can't type right now, what the hell? Alright. And then this channel, I can't even see. Green, there we go. And that's Enderman. And I don't think I put anything on blue. Yeah, not yet. Okay. So let me grab some stuff. The format button lets you, for the most part, color, and I think you can do like italics and bold, but I've had some bad luck with getting those to actually work right. We'll see. Alright, so if we put this right here, there's got to be a better way. Oh, hey, that's neat.
I don't get it.
Keys.
It's not working. I really don't get it.
Look up to see if there's any changed requirements for this pack.
I don't think so, because it says in the book to like watch someone on YouTube do it.
Okay. So what the hell is the formatting symbol? Okay. So formatting is the thing. Did this change colors on me, or my eyes just playing tricks on me? Nope, just going crazy. Okay. Alright, so let's do Purple Blaze. And then that color. That doesn't appear to do anything. Oh, that's also weird. What the hell? Okay. Alright. So that'll do for now. I'll maybe fiddle with the formatting later. Thank you. Did I do thickened glass as the painted one? Blue does nothing yet. I didn't set anything up on blue yet. It's just an open channel for when we want to pop down another thing. Alright, so let's grab that.
Sleep?
You and your need for sleep. Because ultimately the idea is we're going to need to spawn a lot of different critters. So even the current setup that we've got is not the greatest in the world because we don't have easy access to add too many more. We can add some more, but not very many. But we should be spawning like half the critters in all the Divine RPG lands and all of that crap, but just such a pain to set those up. Alright, painting machine. Actually, no, I'll leave those unpainted. I'll do these ones. totally forgot I had these set up so that, God, those purple guys are loud. I had this set up so that lever on deactivates them. Because I've always been upset by the fact that on is down and off is up. To me, that's counterintuitive, so I like my levers to be down, to be the off switch. Good. I think they're finally done. Hooray, we got some things out of it. No, I don't want to climb the building. I want to go through the hole. There we go. Okay. Once we have Thaumcraft, we will be able to have a different type of garbage can, but for right now, just trash it all. Okay, so where the hell do I want to do all of the alloys? Because what we've got over here is a P2P with 19 channels used. I'm going to be adding 13 more, so there's plenty of space there. P2P is coming out here. All of the channels on the bottom are kind of used. Yeah, exactly. Just, no, we're actually going from a garbage can to a recycling container. Because we will be recycling all of those useless materials into something that we can actually use. Alright, so I want to tap into this, but I think I want it to be up this way. So, how big is this line? Not very. Okay. Trying to figure out how to accomplish this. Or if I should just attempt to do it upstairs. I am not in space. Yes, DuckSwan. I think you might have been gone yesterday before I listed my schedule, but yes, Minecraft Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually with Blade, but he's being lazy tonight. And then Bart is also on the channel as well. And we're doing Divine Journey, which is a really difficult mod pack. I had actually been doing Minecraft every day until yesterday. So you were the first to take part of me doing something other than Minecraft. Okay, so do I have my measuring tape? Did I ever make a measuring tape? I didn't make a measuring tape. Let's do that. Hey, Wolfmaster, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Well, then I caught you at just the right time. All your fault, Blade. All your fault. Alright, so how big is this area up here? We've got 16. Oh, perfect. That means I can put all 16 of the alloy smelters up there in a line and not have to worry too much about it. That's good. That's good. So, do I have power that I can tap into there? Doesn't look like it. So I will have to run a cable. I already have a cable partially run over here. And then I will need cables of some form. Oh, the ribbing comes from all directions. I'll figure out those in a moment. So if I tap it this direction, okay. You know, I think for the most part that did end up happening. I mean, I got a little bit of guidance on keyboard shortcuts and I think a little bit on a couple parts I might need. But for the most part, I was following the tutorials and doing it generally on my own. There was bits of advice here and there from various peanut galleries, but it all worked out pretty well. I only blew up like a dozen times, I think. Hey, Civil's hosting. How you doing, Civil? Avery Adams is following. Thank you for that. Oh, that would be amusing. Even I know a rocket goes in the bottom of a ship. Or, you know, the sides or whatever. Oh yes, there was plenty of explosions. Plenty of me... I think my very first launch ended up having the capsule spinning so fast it nearly tore itself apart. But that was also me just kind of screwing around, so there's that. I think I want to cut into this. Which will help because I need to access the thingies anyway. Now, the question is power. How do I power? And how do I channel? So I've got a couple faces available. Not really. I guess I could grab a face from here. Do it. Tomorrow will be more Kerbal, by the way. Like, just putting that out there right now. I think the easiest would be to channel from here. So let me grab a couple cable anchors. Yeah, coming down this way. There we go. Couple cable anchors. And some cables. I need more cables. Hooray for living! Living's important. I appreciate the enthusiasm. They're alive, I guess. Pew!
Found the problem.
Hooray! What was it?
There weren't enough ritual stones there, even though I know I made enough according to the wiki.
The hell?
Yeah, I don't know.
What the hell? Alright, so...
We have 0 power.
What? Why do we have 0 power? I haven't even started doing anything yet. Night, Civil.
I'm guessing the reactor's out of Yellorium.
Probably. Where is the reactor, by the way? Did you actually move it up here, or is it... There it is, okay. I see the beginnings of a turbine, that's interesting. Nope. Full.
It's
not
just not
on.
turning on.
Alright, so the other thing that I want to do with this build, now that the floor is entirely destroyed, is I want to... I kind of want to have it automatically crafting all of the things. And I'm pretty sure I definitely want to do that. But I still need to figure out how to get the cables in where it needs to be. So we need to cable anchor here and here. Then we can do that. Nope, that needs to be cut too. Need to cable anchor that whole thing. Always. I want them to be full. So I'm gonna have the alloy smelters in a line, outputting to a series of drawers on top with another drawer controller, and just having those drawers be constantly full of all of the alloys. Because I am sick and fucking tired of waiting for hours for alloys to craft. So we're gonna have a lot of them on hand all of the time. Because I was sick of that in Age of Engineering, and I'm already sick of it again now. So we're just going to have all of them, always. Okay, okay, I can put that over there. That's fine. Do you have channels over there? Because I'm going to need 16 more channels. The frustration is so real. We already went through a hard mode pack, Age of Engineering, and I was damn near fuming by the end of that pack. Like, I was just pissed at everything in that pack. But how many channels do you actually have over there? Like, do you have a stack of 32 channels over here with a P2P tunnel or something like that? Like, I don't know what your setup is over here because you hide everything. So, that's your cobbleworks, okay. And this is the farm. And I'm not entirely sure. Like, I might not need channels. Oh. Like, you didn't run over a P2P? You tapped off of this existing one that we have over here? If that's the case, then we probably won't have enough channels. Okay. So if I'm thinking over here, where's your cable line? Like, where can I tap? Is it just that direction. Do you have a service tunnel? Because service tunnels are important, so we don't have to keep digging up the floor trying to find where things are. So I'm thinking... Always leave the service tunnel, especially if you take the time to dig it. You and your excessive hiding methods. Looks like you might have filled it. You filled it with cables. Where does that go? It goes this way. Probably straight line from roughly here. But that's okay. I just need to know where the output is, because I think with this kind of setup, it would be better to have, like, right here be... Yeah, but a service tunnel isn't too high unless you can morph into a bat. A service tunnel is at least 3 high, so you can go under it, or extra wide, so you can go side by side to the cables. Either way. P2P here as the output, so that we can tap out a thick cable. But that would require turning this entire thing into a P2P, which would probably require a second P2P out here, and I hate dealing with P2Ps, especially on existing cables, so that's going to be really difficult to take care of. So you don't have any alloy drawers yet. Okay. Good to know. Thinking some more. Ponder, ponder, ponder. I love how it looks like we just have an entire dense cable line dedicated to our pattern terminals.
We kind of do. We totally actually do.
Yup.
Using 4 channels on a dense cable.
Well, no, if you look higher up, we're using 12 channels on that dense cable because the crafting CPUs are attached to. But still, it just looks funny. It looks kind of neat. I mean, I like the look of all this stuff, which is why I don't like hiding any of it. Blade.
Hey, you're not getting any arguments from me. I was going to leave everything out in the open.
Blade, did you ever see the massive mess that was the end of my regrowth series? Like.
Oh, did you finish that?
I did. It is done. So I ended up cutting out a little bit because the Melanair villages were so broken, I literally couldn't get a village to come say hi to me to trade with them. And
yeah, I had to do kind of the same thing. Yeah. And I couldn't kill the stupid boss from Witchery.
Yeah, Leonard?
Yeah, no matter what I did, I spawned and I could not kill him. I think I tried like 20 different times.
Yeah, Leonard, I only tried like 3 times, but after reading up a lot on it, I realized that wasn't going to happen anytime soon. Because you have to kill, so once he gets down to like a certain percentage, he spawns little like dudes that make him invulnerable, and they can only be killed by certain methods. One of them can only be killed by splash potions. Yep. And I read one guy who had gone through like 120 something splash potions to finish that battle. I'm like, no, I'm done.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So yeah, I skipped Leonard. I skipped some of the end of Witchery, just because a lot of it was just a menial bunch of summoning all of the various demons and ghosts and whatever, and then putting them in crystals and then being done with it, like to no purpose. So I just kind of counted it as a wash. And Melanair was broken as shit.
Yeah, Melanair was really screwy when I was doing it too, and I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, I got a couple things over. Like, I completed maybe a quarter of the quests in that thing, and then there's like the list isn't even working right anymore, so forget that. And then Leonard, I couldn't beat, and otherwise I did almost everything else.
Yeah, I know I skipped like Leonard and like one or two other things I really just didn't want to do. But I did do the second Thaumcraft dungeon, the one from Gatomancy. That's the level 2 dungeon, and I did that. And
I got lost in the dungeon for Thaumcraft for like 2 hours. Someone from my stream had to help me get out of there.
I had a very meticulous dead end mapping system.
I thought I did too until I must have blocked off one of the wrong things, and then I was like lost.
Yup. I know how that goes. So yeah, regrowth is done. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed what the mess that was the last of my setup once I finally finished building everything. What, you mean my my mapping process? It was all in my head, dude. It was meticulous as shit in my head. But yeah, I'm sure it didn't make any sense to anyone watching it from afar. I was getting a little bit haphazard at the very end of it, because there was so many branching paths.
Quite a few ritual stones.
Really?
Yeah.
I know it said you needed like 128 or something.
Yeah, and I know I crafted them all, and I wonder if they got used in other crafting recipes.
Probably. That's usually how that goes.
I just ran down here and like did it, but it made it like perfectly symmetrical, so I thought it was done.
That is very weird.
Yeah.
All right, totally.
I'm guessing. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how many more we're missing.
Need more cable anchors. Do we have a quartz gunner knife? We do. It just doesn't like that. Okay. So, wait. No, I wasn't doing this because you were convincing me that I needed to put it all over here.
18.
So if I'm not doing this, then I don't need to do the anchor thing. I need a wrench to pull off that anchor. I'm going to kill the cable. So, over here. There's only two solutions. We either need to figure out P2P and how to convert this into a P2P line while still retaining the usefulness of this over here, or rerun it as dense cables. I prefer that method myself, but that's a lot of cables actually. Alright, so we have ME P2P tunnel, need 2 of those. We also need, what the hell is it called? A card? It's not called a card. It is called a card, but we don't have one. Bart, do you have the memory card?
I believe I do.
Can I has?
There be.
Hooray. And other question, do you know where the cable is for what runs over into the other small building over here? Like where that line is?
It should be like right around here. It's right here.
Seablade, service tunnel. Alright, so where does this actually go? Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's horrible. This is PC, yes. This is the Java version of Minecraft. And it's heavily modded. And it's an older version, by the way. Hey, the boy. Thank you for the follow. Not the best service tunnel I've seen, but serviceable. Okay, so what else is... Where's all this crap coming from? So this is the entire setup for... Okay. Now I know where I am. Okay, so this is not the greatest place to have this cable coming out of, because you said you were using one channel, and this is already coming off of something that has unknown number of channels tapped onto it, so that's not great. So I'm going to need to rerun that cable. So we're going to need a dense coming out from, like, here-ish. Yeah, that's not going to be fun. Not going to be fun at all. So my other thought was figuring out ways to do it without channels. Put that down there. Because if we figure out how to do it without channels, then that's not going to be a huge deal. But that's going to be a lot of filtered item routing to get all of that crap. Well, so my idea was have...
How long ago did you start these smart cable jobs?
The smart cable jobs? Like quite a while ago, actually.
Because there's 4 dents waiting to be created, 2 regulars.
Yeah.
And... like
yeah, all of those just stop. And I don't know why they stop.
I don't
like,
either.
For whatever reason, it hangs up on the pulverizing of Certus dust.
Is it the right ratio, then?
Maybe? Look. Oh, no, this is the one that hangs up on the fluic seeds. The fluic seeds end up going into this thingy and then stop cooking? Or is that not happening right now?
I have no idea.
Look like it. It doesn't appear to be anything in there. Whoops, broke something. See, all this covering up shit. Covering up shit causes problems. So there's nothing in there. So channels, yes, channels. The reason for channels was I wanted to retain the auto-craftability of them by doing the interface and then setting... I probably actually am going to have to do something else. Building it so that it's purposely not looking shitty is what makes it not look shitty. Trying to embed everything in the floor and then covering it up, that's what makes it look shitty. So if you built this process with like the intentional purpose of it being a standalone machinery with an intentional purpose that was a standalone device up against a wall or hanging from the ceiling or something like that, it didn't need to be covered up because the cables are there, making it look like it serves a purpose. If you cover it up, and this thing was covered up here, it just looks like you've got a blob of purple shit sitting on the floor, embedded into the floor for no purpose. So to me, that looks more shitty than making it look like it is an intentional cabled piece of machinery. That's just my take on it.
Alright, I believe I have enough stones now, so I think this should work.
I'm a-coming.
But I'm short.
I'm coming in the right direction.
I'm short a little bit of LP.
Oh. Well, let me know when you're done with that.
So I'm hoping that this is going to work. It's almost filled back up. It's actually filling quite fast, so.
Okay. 1 sec.
So as long as I have enough stones on me, we should be good. Oh yeah, I just hit full.
I'm back. So as long as you have enough stones on you. So do you care to count that just in case?
Well, I counted what I believe is correct already, and I believe it was 18.
Okay.
So, from the pictures anyways. I mean, I guess I could tear the whole thing down and put it back up, but then I have to relink everything, and I'm not relinking anything again.
I don't blame you on that one.
I think I've relinked that about 20 times tonight.
Yeah, no, I remember you struggling with that last time as well.
Yeah, I don't know, this ritual is just the biggest pain.
Well, after reading their linking process, it's a little bit convoluted.
We should probably sleep through the night, too. Just so we don't have any creepers come and blow our crap up.
I suppose. I keep forgetting that's a threat. Sleeping.
There are monsters nearby.
Same here. I just dropped from the sky and started sleeping immediately.
Did you get hit?
No, I just stopped sleeping whenever you said you weren't going to. Alright, so we are going to be killing demons, hopefully. Hopefully.
Alright, it looks like the picture now.
Okay, it's a good start.
So, I believe we should be good? Maybe? Alright, I'm gonna try it.
That's a lot
Here we
bigger
go.
than it was before.
Oh, it worked.
Everybody's gonna die.
Lightning hurts.
Yes, it does.
Really loud.
Also that, yes. There we go.
Okay. Now on to the next part.
Okay, now we need to sacrifice a demon, right?
Correct. But I have to do it with the dagger sacrifice, so...
Right. No, I'm not gonna murder your demon.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm just murdering everything else in the general area.
Okay, I just sacrificed him.
Okay.
Wasn't that supposed to spawn... What's next?
I did not see that. I knew that What's-His-Face was actually working on Thaumcraft again. Azenor, there we go. I knew he was working on Thaumcraft again, so I kind of suspected that there would be more activity, but I haven't actually heard anything. Ow, jerk. But yeah, that's definitely good news, because I'm glad to see that there's actual progress rather than like Azenor saying, yeah, I'm working on it, and then it's just saying that to shut us up, and then we never hear from it again.
It didn't work.
God damn it!
So we need to go kill a demon and get a another demon thing.
Does this ritual get to stay active?
Yes.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, it didn't like me doing that. So we have to go kill a demon and get a demon or a thing of sac. Or I can't even talk.
Also, is there a concern that a lot
demon
of your
crystal.
essences have not actually left the jars?
They're supposed to all leave the jars.
I see 2 of them have left the jars. These 2 over here. And this... No, this one's green still.
Okay, well that may be an issue.
Yeah.
I thought during all that lightning and crap, it was supposed to like go in there. I thought that's the only way it was supposed to
so
work.
too. But yeah, it looks like only 2 of the jars have emptied. The others are full still.
I have no idea what is going on with this thing.
Hooray.
Let's see, those 2 are empty. So which 2 are empty?
Oh,
That one and that
those
one.
2. Probably the only 2 that were linked properly.
They're all linked properly according to the way the thing is going.
Well, I know the linking process is all sorts of messed up, so I could see why that would go wrong. So many sheepies. Yes, it was. But also, I remember reading the linking process on those, and it's like a 6-step process, if not more. It's like the worst process ever for linking.
Yeah, because in order to get another 15 million LP, it will take forever if we have to reactivate this thing.
Yeah, no, that would be bad.
Like, I would probably cheat in stuff to actually make it work.
Yeah. No, and I've seen one like partially activated like this before, and I'm pretty sure we had this issue in the last pack that we did this. I still don't remember which pack that was. Where some of the jars emptied and some didn't, and you were able to relink them while the ritual was active, and it continued on. I just don't know how to do that effectively. Why? Why are these guys everywhere? God damn these guys.
It's weird because, like, these 2 jars are linked to this relay. These 2 jars are linked to this relay, but, like, 2 different ones made it in there. It doesn't make sense.
So are the relays having a hard time switching from one essence to another?
Maybe?
Like, they're able to do one and then they just stop because they get stuck on one or something?
And I don't know if it's because there's, like, the wrong things inside of here because there's too much of it, or what.
Oh, did you continue on from where it was left off, where you had a couple pieces in there still?
I tried to, like, I don't know. Because it got all wonky.
Huh. I got nothing.
Like, honestly, at this point, I almost want to break the Master Rituals. Well, actually, can you even cheat in something to give you LP?
I think there's a creative
There's
dagger.
a creative. There's a creative orb.
Yes, there is a creative orb. Probably still take a half an hour of right-clicking to get it to give you the essence, or the LP. Unless it gives it all in larger chunks.
I think it just gives you kind of like an infinite amount.
You are a whale. Looking for more Nessies, but I'm not seeing any more.
Yeah, you just right click and it fills your network. You shift right click and it empties it.
That's nice.
So honestly, I'm kind of thinking that I deactivate this, break all the jars, cheat in the jars we need, try to relink this thing and see what happens.
Do it. I'm all for that. I love how flight works properly underwater. It's a king crab. Stop moving. Why are there so many sheep over here? What the hell? It's like Sheep Haven. Damn dankies. Ooh. Man, I hit hard. Why is... No, probably because I'm not wearing actual armor. Never mind. It's like, why is my armor so crappy? Oh, right, not actually wearing it. I know. It's still kind of crappy. I mean, I could wear the other piece, but it makes navigation so difficult. I have no idea, by the way, if we actually need the purple slime, but I have the sinking suspicion that the night slime ingots are used for something. Or we don't have night slime ingots in this version. What the hell am I talking about? Then what the hell is purple slime used for in this version?
Alright, can we sleep quick?
Maybe? The hell's happening?
I do not know.
That was weird. I was up on the Slime Island, and I went to sleep, and suddenly I was like falling through space.
That's always fun.
So what the hell is the purple slime used for? In this version, nothing worthwhile. Okay, good to know. Do your thing, man. Since you're doing that, and it's probably going to take a minute or two, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
BRB! Okay, I'm back. How goes it?
Oh, we're ready.
Do the thing.
All right, come back. I was just flying around seeing if there's anything interesting around here.
Other than the Thaumcraft thingy that we killed? Not really.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Now let's see if these bell jars empty like they're supposed to.
Ow. Freaking lightning.
I know. I see one emptying. I see 2 emptying. 3 emptying.
The funny part is that the jars actually disappear entirely when lightning gets in front of them because of the whole clipping nonsense. I got me a snack!
I see them emptying, which is a good sign.
Yes.
Getting hit by lightning is not.
There's only 3 jars left, I think.
Yeah, that one just finished emptying.
Ow.
This one's currently emptying. This one's emptying too, so the only one that's not currently emptying is this one right here.
Oh, weather, you so crazy. I love how lightning is so bugged that you can't turn it down, you can only turn it off.
Yeah, I know.
So just the gray one.
It's going. It's
It
going.
is
I can
going.
see
Alright,
the number
ow.
going down.
Son of a... Ow.
I know it's like got me down a lot of health right now.
Yeah, this armor kind of isn't good.
It's okay armor.
I'm working on building up Terra Steel armor for us.
Nice.
It's just our mana production currently is so slow, which is why I wanted to have food production going. Because I found through testing that the Gormorillus is a lot faster at mana production.
Oh yeah.
I had 3 Gormorillus automated in regrowth, and they were easily 10 times as fast as all 15 of my Endoflames.
Good to know.
And by 10 times, I mean, like, you could visibly see the mana pools filling just with the 3 Gormorillus going. I just realized
Alright,
I
are we
don't
ready for
have my
this?
music visible.
I'm gonna try the demon and see what happens.
Good luck.
Except for it doesn't seem to be working.
God damn it.
I cheated the spawn thing in, but it doesn't seem to actually be working. We may have to actually go kill a demon to get it.
Ah, okay. Is that, difficult?
What was that?
Is that difficult?
No, it's pretty easy. We just have to go home.
Okay. I'm gonna kill another king crab. Zoom, zoom. Do we have a Nessie? We have a Nessie. I might kill a Nessie. We have a couple Nessie, actually. There's absolutely no purpose in doing this whatsoever, by the way. But that's okay. Hooray! Okay. I'll kill some whales too. Yeah, there's no purpose in doing any of that. Because the weapons that you can make from these are pretty terrible. Bowhead cannon. Ammo is cactus. Interesting. Alright. Let's see. Shark fin you could make. Shark sword. Shark anchor. And some of those weapons look like they might be tolerable. But they're not. Like 15 melee damage. That sounds great, right? Yeah. 18 melee. That's even better. But the weapons we've been getting for free every which direction are infinite uses and much more damage. So everything that you can get from these critters is worthless. Zambi. Skelly. Zambi. Creepy. Okay. Well, now I just can't aim. Alright. Waiting for a demon to show up in Bard's pocket.
Alright, I got the crystal.
Hooray!
So hopefully this all works.
It better. Now, witches are supposed
If
to
it
drop
doesn't
a
work,
potion
I
or
might
hold
give up on this pack.
it.
Because
Well, yeah,
everything right now is stuck behind this.
yeah,
So
which is terrible.
yeah. I mean, there are a couple things we can do that aren't stuck behind it, but they're kind. I mean, it's just some AE crafting stuff. It's no big deal.
Yeah, no, there's everything that we want or need to do right now is all reliant on this to be able to get Gaia,
Yep.
which I find frustrating because they tech locked a whole bunch of stuff behind something that is a slow boss battle that can't be automated. Like, that frustrates me.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any way to automate Gaia. I don't believe there is. But can you duplicate Gaia, the spirits? Like, is there a way, like, down the tech chain to start duplicating them?
I am not aware of any duplication options in this pack, but I don't know all of everything in this pack, so maybe?
Okay, I'm back. Should we sleep quick?
Sure. I've just been clearing the area.
There's a creeper trying to sneak up on me. Alright, sleep.
Potato.
Alright. Here we go. This should be all we need to do. There it goes.
Hooray!
Yay, it's done.
Hooray! And there's still a couple extra ritual stones that you can recover.
Yep, we're stealing those back. Because they're a pain to make.
Yes, they are.
Now we need to pick up the demon portal. So, but I don't know if we can do it before the stuff is spawned. They're just coming to see the invasion.
There's also a couple Nessies out there. I also found a couple other ritual stones under here that can be regathered.
Nice.
Found a couple more. I only had to clear out the entire basement to do that.
Well, I'll take it. I'm really leery of breaking this demon portal.
Wait, why do we need to break the demon portal?
In order for the quest. Dang it, I accidentally teleported home. Have any demons started to spawn yet?
I don't know, I'm under... Still harvesting what's left of the ritual stones.
I got 14 of them.
I'm on 29 and counting.
Wow.
Plus the master's still here.
Should steal that thing too. Well, I mean, it shouldn't be linked to it anymore.
Well, either way, we've already broken the entire ritual that surrounds it, so I'm pretty sure
That's
it wouldn't be
true.
functional anymore.
Yeah.
Alright, let's recover.
What happened?
What, Blade? What'd you do? Oh, he found a demon. Alright, I didn't say that while pushing the button. He found a demon.
He fought a demon?
Yes.
You gotta be careful, they're pretty strong.
Oh, yep, I see demon houses spawning.
Yeah, there's two right here. Oh, I see a demon. You got him. I got two crystals, or life shards.
I just got 3 life shards. Hooray.
Alright, so... I'm thinking the quest book is bugged because the alchemical segmenter is not being detected by the book, so I'm kind of thinking I'll just cheat this quest and we don't have to break the portal and risk breaking anything.
Okay. No, I would expect not. So now we just need to chill around here for a while everything builds up and respawns.
Pretty much. Well, we get 10 from that quest reward. Or 10 of each. And we get 4 vibrant capacitors and a drum of life essence.
I will come give you my ring.
So we can make the guy portal now.
Hooray! Hooray!
Guards like to set you on fire.
I'm still stuck. Rebounding slash rubber banding slash whatever. Okay, now we're done. No, we're not done yet. There we go. Fooled you. Charge porter is going to go into thingy to recharge. Wait, our thingy moved. That's right. Oh, right. We never put that somewhere where we can access it. That's unfortunate. Alright, well I don't have my flight ring, so that's not going to happen. How are we on mana? Not very. Okay. So Blade, how are you planning on moving all the items around to do the alloys? Because I was rethinking about the need for channels. That's the word I was looking for. The need for channels was
Did you make the gateway core by any chance?
The demon core? Or the gate?
The gateway for the Elven portal?
No, I didn't.
No, because we're missing Terra Steel nuggets.
What?
Never mind, they're in the chest over here. I got them.
Oh, yeah. So the reason for the channels was my plan was to have an interface filtered to item conduits. Okay. So, I mean, I guess
I have a gateway core.
because you can't really pump out of the drawer controller, so you'd have to be pumping out from each individual drawer that has an item that you need for the alloy. And that's assuming that every single item that you need for the alloys is in the drawers and not being stored in the network instead. So my plan was to have interfaces set up. I need to go back over here for demonstrative purposes. So to have interfaces set up to store the items necessary for the alloy. And you could potentially have one interface for 3 different alloys for 3 different pieces. And then the alloy smelters would be set to pull out of these slots to make their alloy and then push back into the interface into the network. So if your method is just... Well, can't you? I thought you couldn't pull out of the drawer controller. But I might be wrong on that. It's been a while. Also, I have no idea where your... Alright, your drawer controller is all the way up here, so you'd have to have... Oh yeah, I can't fly anymore. You'd have to have item conduit coming out of there, pulling everything out, and then filtered input into the furnaces. Okay, I follow you. And do we know that every item that we need for the alloys is in here? Because I know with energetic alloy you need redstone, glowstone, and gold, which is up there. Pearls for the vibrant alloy, which we do not currently have being stored in here.
We are terrible. I didn't realize we were this low on mana.
You also have the problem of coal dust. So you would need to have something automatically processing coal dust around here as well, because currently that's on autocraft in the network. So I mean, I guess it's doable, but definitely a different method than I was planning on it. Wait, what you say?
I didn't realize we were this low on mana.
That's because I just made a handful of Terra Steel.
Ah.
Yes. Do we have Enderman Essence? Of course we do. I have those on Autocraft. Never mind. Yeah, we've got
The
Ender
portal's
Essence.
open.
The portal? Oh, the portal. That portal.
Yes, that portal.
I totally forgot what we were actually planning on doing.
I just threw in a handful of mana pearls, mana diamonds, and terrace or whatever that steel is, mana steel.
Yeah.
So we can close the portal since it takes.
Do we have all the dragon stones and all that crap?
We should now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like you put in all of the pearls and diamonds and mana steel and mana glass and
I forgot
living
glass.
wood and did you do
I
living
forgot
wood
those.
and living rock and all that stuff?
I forgot those.
Way to go.
I did the 3 main ones.
We need a lot of the living rock or the living wood. I don't know about the living rock. Because the living wood makes the dream wood, which is good for the spreaders for higher end mana thingies.
We don't have any real Can you grab glass? Yes.
Yes. Let's do 2. I don't know why that wasn't going in my inventory, but whatever. Hey, you're welcome.
I just completed a bunch of quests.
Because the stack was messed up.
Yeah, it was off to the side.
Yeah, once it started stacking itself slightly off center, all of the items that were dropped were pouring into the stack rather than into the spot where they're being dropped.
Our mana situation is wrecked.
Yes, that's why I wanted to have the Gormorillus setup going. But I kept getting sidetracked with like literally everything else possible.
Now I think we can close the portal because we have a stack of elf glass. We have almost a stack of dreamwood, but we don't have any more living wood around, so
Boo. Alright, I will get to making some of that. Actually, we should automate that shit.
automate what?
Living rock and living wood.
Yeah, we really should. I'm gonna break this so we don't waste mana on the portal.
Okay.
I like the new version. Where did that... I broke that piece and I think it went into the portal.
Oh no. That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah. I know. Luckily, I broke a piece of living wood and not the core.
Yeah. Words.
So we just have to make some living wood.
Okay. Where do you want the ritual stones and the master?
Just an AE network's fine.
Okay.
We'll have to make another ritual of some sort.
So Blade, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop all these in the network and leave that up to you because you had plans for that. Why do I have this? I don't know why I have that. And then
We can make an elven mana spreader pretty easy.
yes, I don't think I need it at the moment, but soon. I
I'm gonna
will
make one
be
real quick just to complete the quest.
I will be automating the I'll probably do the Gormorillus And
It's amazing when
possibly
you do
these
one
two.
thing and all the quest stuff that opens up.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, we had been waiting on that for so many different things, so it makes sense that a bunch of quests open up too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did Appalachia. Gadgets. I just never finished collecting these from before. Turbine stuff. Typesetting table. More turbine stuff. So much turbine stuff. Fortune and efficiency. 5. Nice. Okay. All of this can go in the network.
Gaia pylons are so expensive.
Ew.
Yeah.
Although I think we have the glowing Mangalloy, or we at least have the first part of the Mangalloy on Autocraft.
Oh, that's good. The Kikamaris is also pretty good for mana production too, if you can automate cake.
I hate automating that thing.
Yeah, it can be kind of a pain.
Okay, bye.
But in the Munch Stew is not bad either. The Thermalily is good too if you can automate lava production.
Right.
Which can actually be done pretty easily with blood magic.
Yes.
Actually, we have infinite lava basically because we have the
yeah.
essence. So we could use that too. I mean, we could use basically all these flowers since they want us to make them anyways.
We could do one automation setup for each one. That seems like a lot of effort.
That's true too.
We got 4 more vibrant capacitor banks each, plus a drum of life essence. Wow.
Yep.
Not that 256 life essence is all that much, but okay. That can go in the network. Those can go over here.
We can make scribing tools.
Oh, really?
Yes, because we need a rod of a shaded mesa, which required a dragon stone, and dreamwood twigs.
Well, so that's all well and good, but we can't start Thaumcraft yet because we still can't make the iron capped wand until
Gaia.
Gaia.
I think we can make a thermometer. We could start scanning things. I might do that like off stream because scanning things.
Still, I mean, we do have the inventory scanning, but still.
Yeah, we can make a thermometer. Well, for the most part, we have to fight a few more demons and then make a plate. Actually, oh no, we do have the Archblade Mage's Blood Orb, I believe, so we could actually do that.
Okay.
But I gotta do that next time because I gotta go to bed because I gotta be up at 5:30 in the morning tomorrow.
Oh yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Cat.
So, see you later.
Okay, bye. No cat. No cat. No be cat. Cat be cat. Cat. What? What do you want? Cat be cat. What you want? What you want? Okay, so what am I going to do? I feel like I should get mana automated first. That song is really, really quiet. It's more of ambient chill than anything else. Hey, Dead Life. How you doing? Cat, escape. Okay, so poisonous potatoes are used for what? Not much, it seems. That's too much effort. Oh, we can hooch them. That's fine. So I don't need poisonous potatoes. You are. You are about the only one in chat. I just have one person leave for the night. I haven't had time to be lonely. The other person that's on my server just left. Just left, so I haven't had time to be lonely just yet. Alright. So, you are getting input from over there. Okay. So let's do potato equals baked potato. I am technically alone, which not technically alone anymore because you're not here, but not necessarily lonely. Lonely implies needing someone. And while it's nice to have people around, I don't necessarily need them. I don't have anywhere else to put potatoes. That's unfortunate. So you are alloys only. You are mixed. So I can take this out and potatoes in. And put this over here. Cat. Yes, I understand you are a cat. Quiet your face, though. I don't know what you're saying. What the hell are you saying? No. So I need... depends what you want me to make. Hello, cat. Okay, so we need a hopper. We need a grate. Pressure plate. Okay, I need to take off this piece of armor, because that's going to make me go way too fast. So let's do right there. There, right there, and then do we have that Gormarillus made? I don't remember if I made the Gormarillus. No, we have hydrangeas. Do we not ever make the Gormrillis? I thought we did. We did not. Gormrillis needs to be made. Alright, so I want the spreader. Go right there. Alright, Gormrillis. We need light grays, yellows, reds, fire, and summer. Okay. We have fire. We have summer. And then we have light gray, yellow, and we don't have a red in here. Then I need a bucket for water. Do I have a bucket for water? I do not have a bucket for water. I just realized I don't have my mana tablet on me. But I do have my greater band. Apparently I'm just not fast. Okay. Bucket. A seed of some kind. Sure, a carrot seed will do just fine. Hooray, Gormrillis. Alright, so Gormrillis, you can go right here is fine, it doesn't really matter. Then I need to make sure that you are bound to the right thingy. You are bound to the right thingy. Good. So now as long as I put potatoes in there, we should be good. Potatoes. So that is not the right setup. I need a timer. I just realized. I just asked you, what do you want me to make for you? I'm not going to say yes until you tell me what you want me to make. So this can go, this can go. Let's see. So this drops automatically as long as it does not have a redstone symbol. Okay. So what do we have for timer options? We have Project Red timer. Interval can be heavily configured. Okay. And we need to invert, I suppose. Give me some redstone. Interesting. Did I use all these cables, or are they just from different mod that I'm forgetting? They are from Project Red. If you are telling me what you want me to make, I don't see it. All I see is you asking me to make something for you, but I don't see you telling me what you want me to make. Now that might be a bug of my chat relay. Let's take a look quick. No, I see nothing in YouTube chat about what you want me to make for you. So if you have an idea of what you want me to make for you, by all means, tell me. So let's do this, I think. Maybe. I don't remember exactly how I made this work. Okay, so let's try this. So if we do a redstone signal here, that should stop stuff from falling. And if we remove the redstone signal, stuff falls. Okay, good. I want this. There we go. Now, the other question is, can we do this without this? No. Okay. Good to know. Not good to know, but good to know. Alright, so if we... This is the first time I have actually seen you say that you wanted a giant dodo. None of that else, none of your other attempts made it through chat, so I apologize for missing it, but I never saw it. Okay, so that's not working. How about this? That's not deactivating. It's not gonna deactivate because I'm dumb. Okay. Block? No. Oh, redstone. Now, as far as making a giant dodo, I have 0 artistic skills, so I will not be able to accomplish that for you. So I apologize for that, but I will not be able to make a giant dodo for you. I make terrible attempts at automation. I don't make artistic things. Not very well, at least. So how do I convert this into... I think I know. Okay. That does the thing. That does the thing I want it to do. So I want to time that to 12 seconds? 10 seconds. Alright, so what I need to do now is time how long it takes for Gormorillus to do the thing. So I need to reset the timer. Put down a Gormorillus. And you go right there. I need a stopwatch. So I need to time it. Alright, Gormorillus. Eat. So that's going. And done. Okay, so 11 seconds. So if we time this out to 12 seconds, we should be good. And actually, I can probably do it to 11 seconds. And then we should put some baked potato in there. I do not play Roblox. I play Minecraft and other non-Minecrafty games. Okay, so the next thing I need is a comparator. I don't have any comparators made. I don't know how I want to do this yet. I'm going to pass on the giant dodo creation. I am in the middle of attempting to make our lives a little bit easier. Alrighty, bye-bye. So this does need to be lit up. Comparator. That's not where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go facing this direction. That's also not where it's supposed to go, but the crap is wrong with me. Do. Alright, so we have a whopping power level 1. Okay. So, this is going to go to power level 15 once it's fullish. I want to stop at that point. Yeah, it's not the greatest automation yet, but we'll figure it out later. Oh, it needs to go. That's a lot. Oh, redstone. I am terrible with vanilla redstone. But Project Red does not offer me everything I need. Maybe. So I'm going to put the rest of the potatoes in there, and they're just going to make us a bunch of mana. So, we have a terrible half-assed automation going here. Absolutely terrible, but that's okay. So the next thing we need is light, apparently. Nope, I don't think I have any brain power left in me. Not that I have much to begin with, but that's okay. So you go in there. You go in there. You can go back in there. Da, 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 da. Okay. So, do we have anything else left to collect? We do not. Oh, we have witchery to start, don't we? Balls. Alright. Preferred by dragons. Oh. 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 No. Okay. So I am done for the night. I'm not going to accomplish anything else because I'm just spacing and staring blankly at stuff. So tomorrow will be Kerbal Space Program. So I'm only going to be doing Minecraft on Tuesdays and Thursdays now. So tomorrow is Kerbal, where we'll most likely blow up a few guys. That'll be okay. So for all tonight, thank you all for joining. Thank anyone who followed that I didn't see while they came in. I do appreciate all of the follows. And I will go to bed now. So, have a good night. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, bye.